Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be doing a Happy Easter short nail design. For my returning subscribers, thank you for tuning in, and for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So wanted to show you guys the progress of my nails that I'm having right here. As you know, my index is growing long and strong. That I filed down a whole lot. My thumbnail is catching up to my index finger, so I'm happy about that. But I'm trying to file those two off to make them even Steven and just a little shorter so that the other nails can match up. My middle finger is the shortest of them all because I had chipped that like a month back. But these three here are finally catching up to the rest of them, and hopefully maybe by the next 2 weeks they'll all be even. So today we're going to be doing some dip powder. The only difference is that I'm going to be using acrylic powder today. I'm starting off with the prep, which is assumingly a dehydrator. The next step is a base coat, and I'm going to be putting that, I guess 2/3 of the way up, but in the middle. I'm trying to build up the apex area. And that powder is a Prohesion, it's a nail and hand harmony white, I think it's called like bright white acrylic. And the weather has been getting better. It's just been rainy, so at some point I'm going to be doing acrylic nails outside on my balcony because the smell inside is just too unbearable. But yeah, so today we're going to use it as a dip, and I've seen videos where people are using acrylic to dip, so I figured why not. In a past recent video, I was doing dip and I thought I was dipping my nail in clear, and it ended up being a white, so I had to file all of that white off. But yeah, so this time it's an intended white color. So I ended up doing 3 layers to build up the apex. I really don't need to do it because this is a short nail, but I just like how that looks. And then I did 2 coats of overall just to get the sides and near the cuticle area. But overall, I like this. We're going to file it down a bit too, so it's not going to be super thick, but the design that we're doing today is, I would say, like a magical Easter egg or a magical egg. So I want to have that kind of bulbous look to the nail. And that's why I've kept, or I'm going to be keeping these natural nails oval. So that oval shape is contributing to the egg shape. So in this step, I'm putting the activator on each nail. I just showed the one thumbnail. It does get repetitive with the other 4, so you didn't have to see all that. The next step after that, we're putting base coat. And I don't know the chemical explanations for this, but I guess the activator with the base coat makes everything super hard, super fast. So after this step, I don't show it, but I'm going to be doing a lot of filing and smoothing out. And then after that, we're going to be applying this applicator here. To each nail. And as you see in the background, I've got all the goodies that I'm going to be putting on my short nails this time. So again, we're going for a magical Easter egg or magical egg, and I thought it would be nice too to add some of this gold leaf. So I picked Easter colors, Easter pastel colors, and I'm going to pair them up with different leaves. So for yellow, I'm going to be putting the yellow gold leaves. For the green, there's this like brassy, I think it's supposed to be brass, but some sections there's like an oil slick look to it. So I'm gonna rip pieces off that to put on the green. And then for the blue and purple, I'm gonna be using the silver leaf. And then for the pink, I'm gonna be using what's supposed to be a rose gold leaf. Now, I got these gold leaves on Amazon fairly cheap, so the quality of it, I don't even know if it's real gold, but it doesn't matter to me. It always does the look that I need it to do, and I'm liking that these colors are off because it's going to contribute to the different array of colors coming off of the glitter and off of the gold leaf, silver leaf, rose gold leaf, brass leaf, whatever you want to call it as well. But I'm really glad I made the yellow my thumbnail. Originally, I was going to hand paint Easter characters on these eggs, but I ended up doing something else. But that's why I chose the thumbnail to have the yellow, because I was going to be, I was supposed to paint a large chick on there. But out of all the nails that I'm doing today, my favorite is the yellow one. So I'm glad that I put it on the largest nail. But yeah, so we're just going to continue this. What I'm using is Modelones top coat. I like Modelones top and base. I don't know if their colored gel polishes are the same. I don't think I would like that if it were, but for the base and the top coat, it's a nice thick layer. And again, I want it to, I want my nails to have this bulbous look so that it kind of looks like an egg. But also because there's enough thickness into the coat that these glitters and nail foil will just sink nicely into them. And when I cover them again with the top coat, it will just be nice and encapsulated. So I'm trying to use the glitter sparingly. Some nails I went a little overboard, but it's so hard not to do. So we're just doing the kind of like first layer here. I'm just putting down the iridescent colored glitters with the gold leaf, silver leaf, whatever, go all that through that jazz. And then to top it off, or at least to top that off, I'm going to do a mixture of the Modelones top coat and a couple of light dabs of Sheek White by Gelish, just to give it a nice milky look to settle up the glitter and the leaf. Like, it looks great, but I want it to be like it was produced in the eggshell as opposed to on the surface of the eggshell, if that makes any sense. So sitting here ripping off, this is, you know, how I've been ripping off the leaves. I've been using tweezers and a cuticle pusher, and it's a little oh wow, I just had a word and I lost it. Tedious, Lord. It's a little tedious, but it looks better than just putting chunks of the leaf on your nail, especially if you have short nails, because then, you know, basically covers up the whole nail, and then you're not left with much after. So yeah, I've been kind of wanting to do this, and because I had so many things going on with the baby shower nails and my crystal full, I still have it there, as you can see, my full out crystal nails. Easter almost slipped away from me. I was like, wait a minute, when's Easter again? Because I have to do those Easter eggs, or Easter egg nails, and I was like, oh good, it's this weekend, so I can do it. So I'm really glad that I didn't miss this holiday. But yeah, sometimes I don't really know what I'm gonna do as far as nail designs go, and then some days I'm like, okay, I know I want to do this for this weekend because it's whatever. So, but then when it slips away from you, it's like, oh no, I forgot, you know, and it's not a good time because then you can just post it late and then it's like, why bother, right? But as I'm doing this voiceover on Easter, but I actually did these, I could have done these Friday, but I ended up doing them Saturday morning. So, and then I wanted to do the voiceover at night, but I just wasn't feeling that great. So, we're gonna attempt it today. But I did like how last week I said that, in doing the 5XLs, I pretty much stripped the nails Thursday, did the nails Friday, and for Saturday, Sunday, I was like, oh my goodness, like, I don't have to do nails this weekend. That's pretty nice. Sometimes it's a little, much with the schedule and everything. So I'm always going, and when I'm like sitting there not going, you know, like it just feels a little weird. So this last nail is actually maybe my second favorite because the colors that it made ended up being like really nice. It ended up looking kind of florally, if that's a word. But it's such a tiny nail, so, you know, I think I only, yeah, I think I just put the 3 pieces of glitter on there and then put the rose gold on, which wasn't too many pieces. And the rose gold color to me is more like a copper. So that was, you know, whatever. Like I said, these foils aren't the greatest, but you know, I like that they were different in color because the iridescent glitters give off a different hue, whatever background or color it's near. So it ended up looking really cool. So here, like I said, I'm taking the top coat and like a little drop of Sheek white, and I'm testing this out right now. So I put like, what was that, like a couple of dots, and it looked good to me, so I kept it that way. And I'm just putting a nice, not generously thick, but a little thicker than 1 coat of this top coat, just so that I can smooth out all the bumps from the glitter and the foils. So as I'm putting on a larger nail now, I'm realizing that that milky white isn't so milky. So I'm going in and I'm going to add a few more dots here. And testing it out, it's looking good again. My middle finger actually is probably my 3rd favorite because of the colors. It kind of like with the glitter and the milky white, it just like kind of melts into each other and it looks like a real magical egg, Easter egg. So you would think that because my favorite color is green, I'd like this green one. I mean, it's all right. I love the leaf on there because I picked pieces that had like that oil slick because it gave off like a green hue. But I don't see the green glitter reflect as much. It's reflecting more of a pink because of the gold leaf. And the next stuff that we put on top of it kind of like makes it look a little worse. So, I like light greens, but I'm into more bolder greens, so that's probably why, because I can't really see the green in the nail. So I'm putting some Born Pretty iridescent powders on that stamper, and I'm just going to use this middle design today, and I'm just going to take pieces off of it, and we're just going to lay it down onto each nail, matching the colors with each other. Again, like I like that thumbnail. We'll show, obviously, the end result at the end of this video. But I love the scrolls and the iridescent color to it. And then The milky covering over the glitter makes it look super trippy. Like the background is 3D and you have that scroll on top. So it seems like that scroll is floating in the design. I don't know if the video is going to pick it up great. You know, unfortunately, as we experience as YouTubers or for viewers that have seen it, like we talk about something like I don't see it. Well, because the video camera, you know, kind of washes it out sometimes or dulls the image, I feel. But I can't stare at my thumbnail for too long because I get like a little trippy. But yeah, I was kind of concerned that that purple was a little too dark, but I think it's fitting. I just wish that the other colors were just as, not too bold, but just as bold as that purple so that it can kind of be more predominant in the nail. Prominent or predominant? I don't know. Anywho, so yeah, this is the last nail. It's so cute, this last nail. Pinky nails are usually like the designs that I don't care for much. That's why I put on a small nail. But I actually like the pinky. So now I'm just going to put a top coat over each nail just to seal everything in. And I'm going to be putting it on the tip as well. In these situations like this with dip powder, I like that I don't have to cap the tip every time because, you know, if you have a clear tip and you're putting on a red or whatever color, you have to cap it with that color so that it doesn't look choppy when you look at it from, like, the tip. So I'm glad that I don't have to do that. So after curing all that, we're going to put some cuticle oil. This has been kind of steppy, this design, but fairly easy to do. And I'll show you here the end result. Here are my magical Easter egg design. Again, like the video is not doing it justice, but that purple is just really standing out. I love these nails. I love that how that purple is popping out. That yellow is just so pretty, and the pinky, index and middle finger too are just looking like some decorated Easter egg. But there you have it. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again next time where I'll be doing my long nail videos. Thanks. Bye.